Wah, wah, wah.
All right, and we're back from that second short little break we had.
Well, actually, that was a longer break.
It was a longer break, but
if you guys are just tuning back in, which I hope you are, because it's 9:45 a.m. and half of you are probably in class, but I like to believe everyone's listening to my voice. We are Spring and Brian. I'm sorry, Brian. I should have given him a better introduction. Yeah, Brian, let me see if you can do it better.
Welcome back after that short little break, and joining me today is Spring, and I'm Brian.
He said joining me today. My lord, I thought this was my show. No, I'm kidding.
Not anymore, it's not.
It's the Brian Show. But talk to me, Brian. Talk to me.
Off the short amount of news stories I have left, let's see. ISIS is seeking to open a consulate in Turkey.
Well, that definitely took a shift from Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it's probably not going to happen because first I think you got to be recognized as a country.
Very true, but they're pretty persistent. And also, isn't Turkey one of our allies?
I think so. And even if they're not, it's one of those things like, oh, yeah, no, we're not going to let ISIS in our country.
We're not going to let this happen.
I think they just assume because Turkey's a largely Muslim country that they'd accept them, but I don't think they would. Just because you've got like 20 plus, I think, countries more than willing to bomb ISIS.
Oh, I think for the most part, everyone is on our side to stop them.
So I'm pretty sure Turkey would probably just not even take like a second guess. Like the papers put up on their desk, like, hey, this is from ISIS. They want a consulate, and he just like instantly take it and just throw it away. Like, no.
We're not doing this. But also, ISIS is like a pretty big threat at the same time, so it's not like they would have any problem trying to get their way and make their own consulate, if that makes sense. I know I said that very wrong, but sorry, guys. I could hardly talk right now.
Spring has a cold.
He brought like a serious news topic, too. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, right out of left field.
Right after talking about Twilight, like, ooh. Yeah. Way to start our morning.
A lot of things happened between that short little break.
I know, right? What else you got for me?
Let's see. Talked about Tracy Morgan reportedly might not be able to perform ever again.
You did tell me that.
Yeah, he's going through physical therapy right now, but they're saying there might be some brain damage he has to deal with. So, yeah, it's not looking too good for him. And what makes it even worse is the other day, Walmart tried to pin the blame of all his damage on him for not wearing a seatbelt. He was in like a limousine with his like little posse.
Yeah.
And it got struck by a truck for Walmart. And I think the driver may have been on like cocaine.
Wow. Wait. Yeah. The limo driver or the Walmart driver?
The Walmart driver.
And Walmart doesn't want to take any responsibility for that?
They don't want to take the blame for it. And Walmart is a scumbaggy company. I remember hearing a story that one Walmart made everyone clock out for the day and then go back to work. What? So that they didn't have to pay them more.
I'm pretty sure like they could go to the union with all that because that's pretty ridiculous not to be paid.
But
also, guys, I just got a CNN update because my phone loves to show me bad news whenever I go to check it. I'm going to read it straight off. This is the headline. 80 people being monitored for Ebola in Dallas. The patient, his contacts, and anyone they contacted. So, if you weren't scared before, be a little worried now, I suppose.
If you live in Texas.
If you live in Texas, yeah. So that means that this man has come in contact with 80 people, which, as you know, could suddenly increase to more people. Because, you touch people. Not touch people, but you know what I mean. The more people you come in contact with this disease, the more people that get affected. But I think it's good that they're monitoring at least 80 people. So that means that anyone he possibly could have come in contact with, like not even his closest relatives probably.
Yeah.
Because you could tell they're pretty serious about stopping it.
Yeah. No, I think the only way it could really spread is if you're sick and some of your body fluids gets on someone else, like in someone else, which, I mean, me up in my safe New York.
Mm-hmm. Well, New York is probably the worst place to, I'm sorry. I'm dying right now. Not literally just because, I have a horrible cough. But New York is probably, the worst place to have that disease come to. Because look how many people you come in contact with, especially in the city. If you're riding the subway, forget about it. You could have it instantly. People are coughing, sneezing, have open cuts, whatever you can name it.
Yeah, it's not good if it comes here.
It's really not. So I hope they do manage to contain it. Yeah, keep it in Texas for right now, please. I like having my little sore throat with my Halls, which, by the way, guys, I think I've become addicted to Halls. I moved from cherry, and I'm now, like, eating watermelon.
This episode is brought to you by Halls.
Spring's favorite cough drop. For those of you who need fall TV and you actually... Wow.
I've got a ton of shows coming out soon.
Yeah, the one show I know about tonight is because it's one of my favorite shows, and one of my melodramatic shows is actually Vampire Diaries, which is coming back tonight at 8 p.m. So I can't wait to see what happens there.
Exciting. I know.
I don't think you watch Vampire Diaries.
No, but I watch shows on CW.
CW actually has a lot of cool shows compared to before.
Yeah, Arrow starts next week. The Flash.
Yeah.
Starting.
I saw some previews for that.
Oh, I hope it's gonna be great because
there was a lot of like comic booky supernatural shows.
There's Gotham on Fox.
CW. Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't watched that, but I've heard good things. Just took a while to start up. Then let's see other shows. You got it. I know.
Well, it's Gotham. It's I don't think Supernatural airs tonight. But it's also, I'm trying to think, after Vampire Diaries, it's also The Originals, which is a spin-off from Vampire Diaries. But if you don't like Vampire Diaries, you're not going to like Originals, because I love Originals.
Get out.
I mean, I like The Originals and Vampire Diaries, but I don't like the show itself. Yeah. I'm not really good with keeping up with shows. I prefer them to be canceled so I don't have to wait, because I'm a very impatient person. I like to know how things happen. That's why I love Netflix for what they do. Just because they release all of them. So when Orange is the New Black came out, I didn't know how to control myself.
For the show Legend of Korra, which comes after Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What is that? Is that Cartoon Network?
It's Nickelodeon.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is Nickelodeon.
This Friday, they're releasing all episodes for the last season of the series.
The series is ending?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why ratings are low?
Well, like last season, halfway through, they just stopped airing it on TV, put it online because ratings were low.
Wow.
And they only had a contract for 4 seasons, and they said, after this, we're just done.
That's interesting. Well, I guess you guys knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have right now for entertainment, because nothing else has really happened much since Tuesday, except for the fact I gave you guys misinformation because I thought Gone Girl comes out October 2nd, which technically it does. If you consider that there's a premiere tonight. But Gone Girl comes out tomorrow, so if you guys are interested, go see it, because we are going to be discussing it after I see it, because I think it's going to be one of the films to be nominated for an Oscar. My roommate
really wants to see it.
Huh?
My roommate's dying to see it. He read the book.
See, I heard those who have read the book actually do really want to see it.
Very crazy twist ending.
Oh, God, that actually made me even more anxious, but that makes sense. It's a David Fincher film. What else do you expect?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's 9:53. Brian and I have class, so I just want to say goodbye to everybody. So, so long, farewell. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.
See you when I'm back on Tuesday.
He's back on Tuesday. Farewell.
See you then.